The pros and cons of being a real estate agent. That's right, the pros and cons. You're going to get it today. This is Ken Van Liew, Real Estate Authority. I was a real estate agent. Now I'm #1 real estate international best-selling author, The Modern Wealth Building Formula. But I want to show you how I got started as a real estate agent today. Let's get into the pros and cons. And the reason why I want to show you the pros and cons in real estate is because being a real estate agent can help you produce money. That's right, money. Increase your revenue. You could actually take money. You could actually take that money and you could actually make it vanish, but you can produce money. And the best part is in real estate, you can grow your money. That's the truth. You can grow your money, so pay attention. Here we go. Now the cons I'm going to go over first. #1, con is easy barrier. What does that mean? There's a lot of people coming into real estate, so I just want to jot that down, that the con is an easy barrier, right? Now, that may sound like a pro, but the reason why I say it's a con is because that means that there's a lot of people coming in. A lot of people that, you go to the 10% rule. See, 10% of all the people take action. That's why I'm talking to you right now. I want you to be one of the 10% taking action. So yes, it's a con. You're going to be surrounded by a lot of people that may not want to take action, and I do not want you to be one of them. That's why I'm bringing this up to you. The second con that I'd like to talk about is creatures of habit. Now, what is a creature of habit? Well, I always think of that as someone who sits on the couch a lot, right? Sometimes people are a creature of habit. They like to watch TV a lot. They sit on the couch. Sometimes they're known as a couch potato. If you're a couch potato, being a real estate agent is not going to work, right? That's a con, because the con is that you need to get out there. This is your own business, which we're going to talk about in a minute. That's the pro. You would never be a couch potato in your own business. So that's a con. Creature of habit. The third con that I'd like to show you is that there is no formal training. That's right. You can go into a real estate office and there's really no formal training. We'll just put a T there. You get it. You go into different realtors' offices. Yeah, they have a brief little training program, but they don't teach you the skill sets that you need. They don't teach you how to write a letter. They don't necessarily how to do lead generation. They don't show you how to market. You're in your own business. You're a real estate agent. Being a real estate agent, we're going to talk, there's a lot of pros, but the con is that you need to train yourself. So as a con, we're limited in the formalized training at that realtor's office. You want to understand that going in. Another con is if you're used to working 9 to 5, this is longer hours. Now, I'm not saying you're going to be working all day, but there is a learning curve. You got to put in the time, you got to learn the skills, and these are the cons. You're going to go into your own business, become an agent, you have new things to learn, and it's key that you put in the time. It's going to pay off in the long run when you put the time in up front. Now, the last con that I want to tell you about, which is probably should have been the first one I told you, it's almost like if you've ever been involved in a multi-level marketing company. The negative criticism that you're going to get is going to be unbelievable. Everybody's here is all about real estate, and probably most of your loved ones are going to tell you, oh, you're going to just be another real estate agent. No, you're not going to be another real estate agent. You're going to take this serious. You're going to take this as this is your own business. You're going to learn the skill sets. You're going to look at the 10 steps to start a business. You're going to understand the advantages of being a real estate agent, and that's what we want to get into now. The pros, and I also shoot another video on the advantages on how to be a real estate agent and how you have a step above on other real estate investors. But we're going to get into that in another video. But today, I want to touch upon the pros of being a real estate agent and get you really excited about go out there and get your real estate license. Let's make it happen. So let's get into the pros and get you really excited about becoming a real estate agent, because this is really cool. So the #1 pro, guess what it is? There's no corporate ladder. You're not climbing the ladder. That's the best part. You work for yourself. You're your own CEO. You get to set your own hours. You get to set your own criteria. You get to write your own manual. You're in your own business. You should be celebrating right now. Congratulate yourself. Super key. Number two, like I just said, you are in your own business. Now, what does that mean? That's money. That's right. You get tax write-offs. You can now write off your telephone. You can now write off your car payment. You can now write off a portion of your home office. You could take advantage of the government expenditures that you don't have to pay for any longer. And that's the key about going into your own business. Item 3 is even better yet. You don't even realize this yet, but the skill sets that you learn, the sales skill sets that you learn as an agent are one of the best skills that you will ever learn in your life. You are always selling no matter what you're doing. You are always enrolling someone to look at the view that you have. You are always in a situation where you want to sign somebody up. This is all enrolling, selling. It's constant, whether it's with your kids, whether it's in your education. You are constantly enrolling and selling. Being a real estate agent, you're on your own. Every word that comes out of your mouth is related to selling, and those skill sets are super critical because they help you out in every single area of life. Get excited about this. Being a real estate agent is going to teach you some of the best skills that are going to help you out in any career across the board so you can earn multiple streams of income, and that's the best thing about becoming a real estate agent. The fourth item I want to tell you is that this gives you your opportunity to brand yourself, right? This is you as an individual. You are an individual real estate agency. You can now have a property management company under that. You can have a real estate advisory company underneath your agency. There is no conflict of interest provided that you disclose that information. You now can support multi-businesses as a real estate agent. That's the beauty of this. You get to manipulate into different markets. You get to help. You get to start your own real estate investing, and that's key. You're in the market, and if you're not investing as a real estate agent, you should start that today. Item 5 is you have the ability to get unlimited resources. I always talk about the $1 billion formula. You want to surround the best people around you. So if you are a real estate agent, don't be afraid to get a VA. Don't be afraid to get an assistant. You want to surround yourself. You always want to eliminate, delegate, automate, put your systems together. That's right. Resources. Get the resources. Hire the best people around you. Give them all the resources they need to be successful, and you will be super successful. That is the $1 billion formula. Item number 6, the beauty of being an agent is you actually have time for other revenues. That is key. Remember, you are in business for yourself. You have time for other revenues. You could actually represent the agency and still do several other types of businesses. That's the beauty of being a real estate agent. You are a true entrepreneur as a real estate, and that is a serious pro. Get excited about that. I'm excited for you. And then just 2 last things that I want to mention to you. It's really key, and you probably even noticed it. You're probably even feeling it already. It's really the mobility. You can literally move around the state. You can learn real estate in all different counties. You have access to the MLS. You can learn market rates. You can learn property values. You can learn taxation. There's so much you can learn from the MLS. You're surrounded by hundreds of agents, associations, appraisers, lawyers. There's so much you can learn as a real estate agent. And the beauty of real estate is every day could be different. If you're doing investing, or you're doing selling, or you're doing listing or buying, every day can be different, and it's exciting. So that's what I really, really like, the mobility. And the other key is, the hours are really flexible, right? So, you may, be called for on the weekends. So you may be able to do extraordinary things with your family or your time during the week, but you got to make sure that you're celebrating, taking massive action, measuring, executing, and then celebrating. These are the keys. But there's a lot of pros and cons and advantages to being a real estate agent. I just wanted to touch upon it today because there's going to be a lot of dream killers out there. Remember what I told you, a lot of negative criticism. You're going to tell someone, oh, here we go, another real estate agent. They say that to lawyers. I've heard people say, yeah, lawyers are a dime a dozen. You know what? Lawyers are helping us. Everybody's helping us. Real estate agents help us. And today, I want you to be excited. And if you like what you're hearing about real estate, we're giving daily content here on YouTube. So please subscribe and also check out my social media, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, and just keep coming. Provide us comments. This is Ken Van Liew wishing you a great day.